Well, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Danielle and Giuseppe, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for being here to share in a great celebration. You know, there are a lot of things you will always remember about your wedding day. For some reason, we always remember the wedding. You guys left out. It's a great day today, a beautiful day. It's perfect. We always remember the place where we got married, and it's a beautiful place. You always remember that. We remember the people that were here to celebrate with us. I don't know if you're not too nervous, go ahead, take a look. All of these people here have been hand-picked by you to be here to celebrate with you today. But you know, as great as the weather, the venue, and even the people are, that's not why we're here today. We're here because of the love that has brought you two together. So you remember way back when you first met, and then you started falling in love, and all of that has resulted in this moment. This moment right here, but it's a powerful moment. It's a moment that's going to change the direction of our lives for the good. Okay? So this is a great celebration and a great time. I want you to soak it all up so that hopefully you can remember some of what happens here today. I have a question for the parents. Do the parents of Danielle and Giuseppe give your blessing to this couple and promise them your continued love and support and to uphold them in their marriage?
We do.
We got boys. I'd like to invite Stacy forward now with a reading from Sonnet 17.
I don't love you as if you were the salt rose, topaz, or arrow of carnations that propagate fire. I love you as certain dark things are loved, secretly, between the shadow and the sun. I love you as the plant that doesn't bloom, and carries hidden in within itself the light of those flowers. And thanks to your love, darkly in my body lives a dense fragrance that rises from the earth. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I know no other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you, so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when I fall asleep, it is your eyes that close.
Thank you, Stacy. Well, this is the part of the ceremony where I get to talk to you too, and the rest of you can listen in. I want to share with you today some principles that go into building a great relationship, and of course marriage is one of the greatest of all human relationships. Don't think I'll be telling you anything you don't already know today, but what I want you to do is take these words as reminders, as encouragement. I want you to keep building these into your marriage, okay? I'm actually going to give you 4 phrases, and I want you to think of them as 4 pillars. Every strong, every beautiful structure starts with a good foundation. And I want you to think of these 4 phrases as a foundation for your marriage, okay? There are a lot more phrases you need in a strong marriage, but these are 4 key ones, okay? The first pillar, the first phrase in a strong marriage is the phrase, I believe in you. Okay? I believe in you, your hopes, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You want to know something good about this phrase, and that is you don't always have to completely understand each other to believe in each other. And that's good because we don't always completely understand each other. But you can believe in each other. And all of these phrases have to be spoken out loud, okay? Not enough to go, oh, she knows I know that, or he knows I mean that. You have to speak them out loud. There is something about these words. They, from this moment on, right now, won't mean the same coming from anyone else. From a parent, a brother, a sister, a best friend, you have to hear these words out loud from each other, okay? I go so far as to say I really believe these phrases, these words give life to your relationship, okay? So first of all, I believe in you. Second phrase is the shortest one, sometimes the most critical one. Tiny little phrase, I'm sorry. Am I right? Anyone here been successfully married for any length of time? You know, it's kind of funny, we laugh at it, but there's a truth to this phrase, and that is, you can't say I'm sorry without making yourself vulnerable. There is not a human being in the world who enjoys being vulnerable, but you have found with each other that person with whom you know you're safe. So when necessary, you can say, I'm sorry, because you know the other one's going to say, I forgive, is what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I forgive. Okay, that's the deal today. Who knows, someone might be saying that today, I don't know. Third phrase, of course, the phrase, I love you, out loud every day. Okay, don't take it for granted. Out loud every day, I love you. You know, the ancient Greeks had 3 different words for love. The first was the word for the friendship kind of love. You started out as friends. Never let that kind of love die. Keep doing the things that friends do. Have lots of fun together. Then they had the word for the romantic kind of love, so important in a strong marriage. It takes different forms at different stages of our lives, but whatever it is, keep that romance alive. And then they had the word for what they considered the highest form of love. They called it agape love. And it was a self-sacrificing kind of love. A love that says, I will give all of who I am at every level of my being, the intellectual, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual. I will give all of that into the other so that they can be all that they're meant to be. And you know, the truth, there's a truth to this kind of love, and that is when you give all of that love into the other, you'll never come up dry in any of those areas yourself. It just keeps growing. So I love you. One final phrase, a final pillar, is the phrase, I'm here for you. Again, out loud. Life just has a way sometimes of throwing things at us, right? And we don't know what's going on, but you need to hear that from each other. I'm here for you. No matter what happens, I'm here for you. If you look beside you, I'm there. If you look behind you, I'm there. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm there for you. I'm here for you no matter what. Okay? Not too hard to remember. I'm here for you. I love you. When necessary, I'm sorry. And I believe in you. All right? Coming into our vows, I'm going to ask a question first. Giuseppe, do you take Danielle to be your wife? Do you promise to love, adore, and encourage her? Share the good times and achievements as well as the hard times and disappointments? Keep her in sickness and in sorrow, and to be loyal to her forevermore? Danielle, do you take Giuseppe to be your husband? Do you promise to love, adore, and encourage him? Share the good times and achievements, as well as the hard times and disappointments. Keep him in sickness and in sorrow, and to be loyal to him forevermore. I do. Okay, I want you to hold his hands, just like this. Okay, put your hands. I want you to see the gift that these hands are to you. Because these are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear or grief fills you. These are the hands that will give you support and celebrate with you in your accomplishments. Okay, switch. Good. Okay. It's a little warm up here. Okay, I want you to look and see the gift that Danielle's hands are to you. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort you when you're sick or console you when you're grieving. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will give you support as she encourages you to fulfill your dreams. For together, everything as a team, everything you wish for can be realized.
I give myself to you in marriage and vow to be your husband all the days of our lives. I give you my hands and take your hands in mine as a symbol and pledge of our uniting in the flesh. I give you my love, the outpouring of my heart, as a symbol and pledge of our uniting in one spirit. And I give you a ring from out of my worldly goods as a symbol and pledge of our uniting in one family.
take your hands in mine as a symbol and pledge of our uniting in one flesh. I give you my love, the outpouring of my heart, as a symbol and pledge of our uniting in one spirit. And I will give you a ring from out of our worldly goods as a symbol and pledge of our uniting family.
For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. And these simple bands are not necessarily of great value in themselves, but what makes them precious is your wearing of them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you've chosen to be bound together. And I want these rings to also be a sign that love has substance as well as a soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness. As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and soul to you. I ask you to wear this ring as a reminder of the vows we have spoken today, our wedding day.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness. As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and soul to you. I ask you to wear this ring as a reminder of the vows we have spoken today, our wedding day.
Giuseppe and Danielle have made their vows to each other in our presence and have confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the exchange of rings. Therefore, by the authority given me by this province, I pronounce that they are, at this very moment, husband and wife. You may kiss. You can cheer. I'd like to invite Kelly Ward forward now with a reading.
Love is friendship caught fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It is the day in and day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments, big victories, and working toward common goals. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not enough.
Thank you, Kelly. We are just going to go back here, sign the license, and be right back. Maria. Thank you very much. Just a couple of announcements. The cocktail hour will start at the reception hall, the 4 Points Sheraton, at 4:30. The bridal party and immediate family are asked to remain here. They're going to have some pictures taken outside the chapel here. When the bridal party makes their way back to the 4 Points, they will have a receiving line then. They will do that with you then. Dinner is scheduled for 6 o'clock. Well, I get to do one more thing today, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Giuseppe and Danielle Mazzella.
Casey's.